Hello and welcome from Dusseldorf Caravan Salon 2020. This is the 2021 range from Knaus brand Weinsberg. This is their Carabus 600k. This vehicle will cost just under 48,000 euros, but the kickoff is just under 40,000. 6-meter long van. Everything else is absolutely standard. 205 centimeters wide, 258 high on a 3.3 or 3.5 ton basis. On a 3.5 ton basis, you're going to get 760 kilos of payload. Now, I was claim that it's well insulated. Well, I don't know. They all seem to claim that these days. The only one way to find out would be to take it to Russia in the winter. Alright, so 4 sleeping places in here. And, well, is that enough room? Would you be quite happy with that? Do you mind that much? Well, obviously we're indoors. And they've stuck a light in there. So maybe if it was outside, it wouldn't be so bad. Don't think the camera like that. You've got a net here to stop yourself falling out, as they used to have on trains, probably still do. And down here, I think the problem here is when you're trying to put 4 people into a van like this, then I mean you've got to go somewhere, and it's only 6 meters, 6 by 2, so you've got 12 square meters minus the bit of the engine, so it's even less. There's not a huge amount of space. Alright, there you go. So let's see how gigantic it is. Well, actually, for a 6-meter van, this is quite good. 102 litre water tank, which is standard. It's got a water air filter system. Even got a bit of storage under the sink. 75. Oh, it says here. It says 95 litres. Sorry. So it's 95. Option, you get 150 litres as well. So presumably, if you go for 150 litres, you don't get any storage below, so you could keep your shirts and jumpers in the fridge, and instead of keeping them down there. But your pots and pans could go in the fridge. I know somebody does that. Tiny kitchen, same as nearly all camper vans of this size, or Fiat Ducatos, have got. It says optimal standing height. The standing height, to be quite honest, isn't too bad. It's also got a nice floor.
Siehst du, wir kämpfen drüben, ne?
Well, I do appreciate if you want to carry 4 people around, you've only got 6 meters, you're going to have to fit them in something like this. I think you might be better off actually getting another type of van. This is just my opinion. I'll show you another one of a similar price level, and we'll go and have a look at that. I think right now as an alternative, well, once I've finished with this one anyway. It's just my opinion, of course. You might think differently. I don't have a family with, a family I'm likely to go on holiday with or travelling with of that many people, of 3 other people. So it's either me or me with whoever I happen to be with at that moment. You can keep the toilet cassette opening flap open with a magnetic function. Okay, CB Carabus 600k. I'll show you this one here. Go for something like this. This is slightly more expensive, but the advantage here is that you've got the space up there in the roof. The roof, it's a higher vehicle, it's over 3 meters in height, and what it does is you've got the space at the back, and you've got the space, sleeping space up there. And I think, personally, I think that works far better. I don't know how stable this is to drive. I mean, it's a bit more expensive, okay, but it's, you know, starting price 46. Okay, it's about what, 15% more on the starting price, more expensive. I mean, the options are going to cost the same anyway, or more or less. But I think that's a better idea, in my opinion. There are others with raised roofs, such as the one here, the Carabus 630 MEG, but the reason that's only a two-person van, I'll just show you quite quickly. And you can see this in a different video, so I think this is quite good. So you've got sleeping space up there, no sleeping space at the front. There's plenty of standing height in here, so if you're like a giraffe or something, or a young giraffe anyway, you can get in there. The reason why that's so high is because at the back here we've got this enormous carrying potential. Anyway, so for comparison, we'll just have a look at a couple more. Okay, this is 540, so it's even shorter, a two-person van. You'll see what here it looks like with a tent in the roof. So that's another way of carrying 4 people. On the same base van, this thing here is going to cost 50,000. Here's another tent in the roof, but this is a longer van. This is 636 centimeters in length. And of course, up there in the tent. Tents. Let's face it though, a couple of points here I need to point out is that the tent, there's no insulation, so it's like, it is literally sleeping in a tent. You mightn't be so keen on sleeping in the tent in winter. So that's number 1. And number 2 point, which might bother you with the tent, is that you mightn't feel secure. Well, I'd understand that. Right, good. So this is this Weinsberg 2021 van. I hope you found that of interest, and thanks very much for watching.